guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And as you see in the title, I am making the most delicious, decadent, oh my gosh, comforting potato leek soup. And I did the intro for this yesterday, but apparently the camera wasn't turned on, so I'm doing it for you right now. So I've got just russet potatoes, leeks, onion, garlic, bacon, yes, bacon, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious with some chicken stock. Now I'm using Knorr's chicken bouillon, but you could use homemade stock, you could use box stock, you could use whatever you want. So that's what we're doing, or that's what I'm doing today, and I just wanted to bring you along. So I hope if you like this kind of video, you'll give me a thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button, turn that red subscribe a pretty calm gray color, and hit the bell right next to it so you get notified whenever I upload. Don't forget there's a bunch of links down in the description area where you can do some shopping if you want, or check some of the stuff out. Anyway, let's get to making this soup. I'm going to take you over to the stove and I'm going to show you how easy this is and how absolutely creamy and delicious. All right, come on in. Okay, so we're going to put some of this, actually I'm going to cook all of these because just so you know, I'm going to render this whole pound of bacon, lardons, and I cut this up earlier. This whole thing isn't going to go in the soup, but I'm going to need it for other stuff for tomorrow, so, and the next day. So let me know in the comment section what you're making for your Christmas dinner, because, oh my goodness, it's going to be delicious. So my plans have changed. I was going to do another turkey, and my turkey is not thawed, so I'm going to do prime rib. So I'll try to maybe bring you along and give you a glimpse of our dinner. It's going to be delicious. But in the meantime, we're going to have decadent breakfast and absolutely delicious cup of soup at lunchtime. Okay, as soon as I've rendered all the fat out of this bacon and get it crispy, I'll bring you back. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get my onions down. We're gonna saute these onions until they're translucent. It's gonna be delicious. The bacon is all rendered. It rendered a lot of bacon fat, which is great. But look at all these crispy lardons. They're so delectable. So little snacks. I'm gonna let this kind of start to get a little translucent. Then I'll add the garlic and the leeks in here, and then we'll start adding the stock and the potatoes. And there you go. It's gonna be fantastic. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so now that we've got our onions kind of rendered down and deglazed the pan, whatever it was, actually there was a little bit of caramelization there. Really delicious. Bacon goodness. Okay, then we're gonna add some garlic. I've got fresh chopped garlic that I do in my little chopper from Tupperware. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons, teaspoons of garlic. And then this is herbs de Provence, and I'm going to do a good tablespoon of that. Just a big fat pinch. And now we're going to add our water. So I'm going to add some water and get this coming up to a really nice simmer. Turn the heat up a little bit. We're going to add our leeks, which I've got the whole bag is going in. We want this really full of that leek flavor. And how easy is this? It makes it so easy because they're pre-washed, they're cut. It's all done. Leeks are kind of a chore sometimes. And during the holidays, hey, let's make it easy. All right, let's get another quart of chicken stock, excuse me, or water, and we're gonna add bouillon to this. You can add just straight up chicken stock, but I don't wanna use all mine. I need it for something else. So I'm just gonna add bouillon, and then we'll add our potatoes and Okay, here we go. Okay, so I've got my leeks in. My whole bag of leeks is in there. Now these are gonna cook down a little bit. So you can see this kind of thick, but we wanna cook this down. So, because I just added water, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of bouillon. And this is a really good chicken bouillon from Knorr. And if you don't want to use that, use chicken stock, totally fine, okay? Don't want to add any salt at all. I'm going to add some pepper. And as soon as these leeks cook down a little bit, we'll add the potatoes. Fresh cracked black pepper. Okay. Let's cook this down a little bit, and then we'll start adding potatoes. I'm gonna add a few of them right now, and these are pretty large. I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Why not? We'll just cook it all together. These have been sitting in cold water, and this is a 5-quart stock pot. So we want to make sure it's nice and full, and we'll get these potatoes simmering. This is about 2.5 pounds of potatoes, so go ahead and add those in, and we'll bring these up to a simmer. As soon as the potatoes are tender, then we're going to give it another little something. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. You guys see what I'm doing? Yep. Okay. 2.5 pounds of potatoes in. Barely fits, but hey, it's all good. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's get this cooked down. Yum. Don't forget, you need 2 bay leaves. So that's the equivalent to 2 bay leaves. 2 bay leaves, we got the herbs de Provence, we've got our leeks, we've got onion, garlic. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the soup is pretty much done. I need some black pepper. It's very creamy. Go ahead and add your black pepper to taste. Look at this. It's creamy. It's delicious. And now just mix in your black pepper. And I just spooged on my stove top that I just cleaned. Gosh. Oh well. Tomorrow, I guess I'll clean my stove again. Goodness. Okay. So, black pepper. Now we're going to add in our bacon. And this is a pound of rendered bacon lardons. You have to have this. I'm sorry. You have to. If you're going to do this, do it. All the bacon fat has been rendered off. And now you just have crispy. Okay. And then when you serve this with fresh parsley. Actually is my favorite. I'm gonna do fresh parsley. So let this cool enough that you can palletize this in your mouth, and we'll get some parsley. We'll dish it up. Yum. Okay, let's dish up a bowl. Look at how beautiful and creamy that is. It's delicious. Oh, so wonderful. So on your holiday, oh my gosh. Just give yourself a nice bowl of soup. Creamy and rich and indicative of the holiday season. With the leeks and the potatoes, the parsley. Okay, so I'm gonna actually top this with a little bit more fresh parsley and I'll give you a taste test. But I gotta let it cool a little bit. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, let's dish up a bowl. Look at how beautiful and creamy that is. It's delicious. Oh, so wonderful. So on your holiday, oh my gosh. Just give yourself a nice bowl of soup. Creamy and rich and indicative of the holiday season. With the leeks and the potatoes, the parsley. Okay, so I'm gonna actually top this with a little bit more fresh parsley and I'll give you a taste test. But I gotta let it cool a little bit. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so crack some pepper because I love pepper. We're gonna crack some pepper. Sorry for the shadows. A little bit of fresh parsley. You know, I've got it in the soup, but I actually want it fresh on top. So, yeah, yum. Okay. And then we should take a picture. Pretty sure. Let's take a picture. Okay, so I've had a little bit of a chance. So I put some parsley down on top, fresh parsley, and a little cracked pepper. And now I'm ready to taste it. Oh, and the bacon is in there. Look at that, bacon lardons. Okay, creamy, delicious. Oh my gosh. Beyond belief, it's so good, so comforting. Okay, yeah, I need more of this in my life. That potato leek soup is delicious. It's so creamy and rich. Honestly, you wouldn't know that I didn't just add heavy cream and whip this. It's that silky. Okay, all right. Guys, if I haven't told you lately, I appreciate you so much. And I hope that if you're not a subscriber, you'll hit subscribe, hit the bell button, turn it gray, and come back next time for another delicious recipe because this soup is amazing.